Hello and welcome back to True Crime Guys podcast special headlines and shenanigans edition.
Oh, Michael, we got some shenanigans for you today.
I am excited. But before we get into those, Andy, I got to remind the listeners that they can join Patreon. Patreon.com/truecrimeguys is a great way to support the show. And for just $3 a month, you can get early access to all these episodes ad-free with bonus content. But today, it's headlines and shenanigans. It's our once-a-month episode where we bring you guys all of the true crime headlines, some of which we may be covering on our social media and some that we may expand on in later shows, but, you know, headlines nonetheless.
Exactly.
We try to bring you some chuckles and some serious, right, Andy?
You guys need to know what's happening in the world today.
You do.
I mean, you're kind of always like inundated with it every fucking minute, but we're gonna share that.
Yeah.
we're gonna change that with some good stories today.
Oh, you got a couple good ones.
I got a couple good ones, Michael.
All right, let's start with one of those.
We're gonna start with the one that has been, I'm sure everybody has been aware of this month. I sent it to you the day it happened. I was like, well, I know what we're fucking talking about next headlines. And Michael, that was the Louvre heist.
The Louvre.
The criminals at the Louvre stealing the jewelry. Because Michael, we don't really get to see very many big heists like this, like live.
Nowadays they'd like you to think it's impossible. Wouldn't
Yeah.
They really would.
This feels like an Ocean's 11 type heist because it's not some small art museum in Boston or something like that. It's not some random person's collection. This is the Louvre.
The Louvre.
The Louvre. And one of the best, I'm sure we've all seen this headline, which I could never write this joke better, but the fact that their security password was Louvre.
Are you kidding me?
The fucking password to the security camera system was Louvre.
They didn't even change the spelling? Add an extra O?
Louvre.
Nothing?
But at the time of the robbery, Louvre. So we've kind of been watching this for the past few times, guys. There was $102 million worth of jewels stolen from the Louvre last month. We've now have a few updates to the case as the days have gone by.
I'm curious about that actually.
They've got two apparently dreamy suspects in custody, which Megan told me today. I was talking about the story. She was like, "Oh, the hot mugshots." I was like, "We're gonna talk about that later." But no, apparently these two flaming, just gorgeous criminals, the fucking literally Ocean's 2 right here, got famous recently after breaking into the Louvre and hacking those really difficult security systems with their super secret password of Louvre.
Louvre. That's hilarious, dude.
During testimony before a French Senate committee last month, Laurence Descartes, the president and director of the Louvre, said the only camera installed outside the Apollo Gallery was facing west and did not cover the window where the thieves used power tools to break in and exit. Descartes said all of the museum's alarms worked, as did its video cameras, but noted a weakness in the museum's perimeter security due to underinvestment. French investigators said the entire robbery from start to getaway took 7 minutes and that the thieves used a truck-mounted mechanical cherry picker to exit the targeted gallery. So guys, if you've probably seen this video, there has been video going around of people who saw them going down the cherry picker after they stole these jewels. Like just regular people pulling out their cell phones and seeing these guys go down a cherry picker outside the Louvre.
Jeez.
But yeah, Michael's got these two male model mugshots pulled up.
3? Who's this guy?
I don't know who that guy. Oh no, that's Chance Crawford. That's the guy who plays the Deep on The Boys. They just apparently it's a meme who people have said he looks like him.
Oh.
But no, that is just that. Yeah, that's the Deep from The Boys.
Who the fuck is this guy?
But no, it's these two guys right here. This one guy's got the guy's tread marks across his face where someone put a fucking boot on his eye.
Yeah.
But both of these, like I said, just fucking Abercrombie men.
They are. They could play themselves in the freaking movie when they make it.
Right.
Just cast these guys.
You're going to have to find models.
You're going to have to find actors and they're going to be like, well, these guys are ugly.
Which Calvin Klein models can say some lines for us.
Right. Just let these guys play themselves.
Right. The Louvre director told French lawmakers that the security system, as installed at the gallery, worked perfectly. The question that arises is how to adapt this system to a new type of attack and modus operandi that we could not have foreseen. You guys couldn't foresee someone breaking in through the window and fucking going back out the way. That's not ever been on your idea of a break-in here.
Right.
The oldest way of breaking and entering. That's, besides kicking in the front door.
Right. This is the oldest stealth way of breaking and entering, right?
Today we have witnessing a terrible failure at the Louvre. The security of the Louvre is one of my top priorities during my term in office. And I repeat, I was appalled by the museum's security situation when I arrived in 2021. I'm sure you fucking made some bastard improvements.
Well, it says here you never changed your password for 8 years.
It says the password was reset in 2021 to
Louvre?
Seems right when you took office. Is that you?
Wow.
But as the investigation into October's heist continues, authorities have still not recovered the missing jewels from the museum, even though 4 suspects have been charged in connection with the robbery. In a France Info radio interview Sunday, Paris public prosecutor said that authorities are still searching for the missing jewels, and all avenues are currently being explored. She added that 4 arrests have led to new searches and the seizures of new objects that are being examined.
Oh, man.
And at least one person involved in the robbery remains at large. So we still got one fucking devilishly handsome criminal. I bet when they find the last guy, he's gonna be some troll-looking fucking Kaiser Soze. He's gonna be the Kaiser Soze.
He was the explosive expert. He used to be handsome. His face got fucked up and exploded.
He was the demo guy.
Yeah.
He's got the.
You see the before photo. God damn it, he's gorgeous.
Like I said, it's either that or he's gonna be, like I said, just gonna be the Kaiser Soze, just some like small little troll of a man who's just like But yeah, DNA was recovered at the scene of the crime, and they all partially admitted their involvement in the robbery, according to Baku, which is the fucking not prime minister, the police investigator.
Oh, okay.
So the suspects in custody appear to be not be associated with any organized crime unit, as the first 2 suspects were arrested were a taxi driver and a delivery man and a garbage collector for age 34. So he was a delivery man and a taxi driver. From a northern Parisian neighborhood. Their DNA was recovered, and they partially admitted their involvement. The unemployed garbage collector was arrested at Paris's Charles de Gaulle Airport as he was about to board a one-way flight to Algeria, according to officials. I mean, that's probably a pretty good, safe bet to be like, where are you going? Why?
Yeah, right.
One way, huh? Just one way?
Interesting.
The other 2 suspects are a man and his domestic partner, also from the northern Paris region. And the Apollo Gallery in the Louvre that housed the stolen jewels has remained closed since the theft, according to the museum's website, which I'm sure if we maybe pull that website, I bet we can get in. You know, maybe it's...
Yeah, I think I could hack it.
It's Louvre 2 now.
Louvre
2. Password is not Louvre now. But yeah, Michael, it's like I said, we rarely get to see really big heists like this, and to see the headlines come across my
it's
feed
been fun. It's been
the
fun.
Louvre being robbed. It's like we never expected to see that.
No.
And again, they stole just some fucking jewels. They didn't go steal something that everybody knew about. They didn't go steal the Mona Lisa. You're not that is literally like stealing the Declaration of Independence.
Right.
You got to be Nick Cage. These guys.
And also, I might be a little bit upset about that.
Right.
But the fact that you stole some jewels, man, whatever.
Yeah, they're not even mine. I don't care. They're just pretty.
Yeah.
Like, the Mona Lisa has been stolen before. That's what made it famous in the first place. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll come back. Yeah. It always does.
It's technically stolen right now, probably.
I mean, sure. We don't know who really owns that. How do you
just has paperwork.
How do you own art, Michael? How does...
Yeah, right.
But yeah, man, like I said, we never got to see something like this. And I was really expecting when they started seeing like the suspects come out. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is going to be like a big Ocean's 11 type heist. And then the first mugshot came up. I was like, all right, what model catalog? You know? Is this a fucking promo they're doing? Is this a fucking Calvin promo?
Dude, this story, it just keeps getting better.
They're shooting a Giorgio Armani commercial at the Louvre.
It's hilarious.
It's just a huge promo spot, and we're all falling for it, like the Joaquin Phoenix movie he did.
Right. Brilliant marketing.
Right. We're all falling for it. Yeah, we'll see these guys on the cover of next year's, fucking Calvin commercials.
Right.
But, Michael, for our next story, we're going to talk about something that's very near and dear to our hearts.
Okay.
And it's pretty credible, Michael, because that's the very first word, is credible.
Okay.
A very credible Bigfoot sighting reported in central Pennsylvania. I'm not letting this go. This came across today, and it was like, I was like, I'm surprised. What? This is actually getting some traction.
How is it very credible?
Very credible, because I think it's more than one person. That's the keen thing. Researchers said they spoke with an eyewitness who claimed to have seen a Bigfoot crossing Interstate 80 in early October, saying that he was sincere and credible. That's what the researchers are saying. An investigator with the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, or BFRO, wrote in his report that the witness was a retired civil engineer and Air Force veteran. The witness initially reported the sighting took place around 5:30 p.m. Saturday, October 4th, around mile marker 169 on Interstate 80. He claimed he was traveling roughly 150 yards behind another vehicle when he noticed something strange. A dark figure appeared to enter the highway ahead of the other vehicle. It was described as human-like. It was described as a human-like head and shoulders standing over the vehicle in front of him, and the whole body was dark. So it's like saying it was like fucking head and shoulders taller than the vehicle in front of him.
Okay.
The witness told researchers that he thought the figure was about to get hit. What the hell is he doing? He's going to get hit, the man said. He continued by saying what shook him was the way the creature moved across the highway. Not quick or jerky like a sprinter, but fast, or almost seeming to glide across the lanes. It was said that the figure crossed the highway in about 3 seconds. But he claimed that whatever it was effortlessly disappeared into the woods without needing to climb over the guardrail, almost as if humans or bears would need to. He said everything happened quickly, and he wasn't sure if the unknown creature stepped over the guardrail or just seemed to hurdle it. But in addition to the main witness, 2 others report seeing something that day too, while one person claimed in his report, "I just want to add that I know what I saw, but I don't know what I saw. I'm an avid hunter with 50 plus years in the woods, and that was not a bear." The BFRO reported that the sighting was approximately 11 miles northeast of Bellefonte near Bald Eagle State Park, with the Sproul State Forest to the north, and the low forested ridge line roughly 11 miles rising to meet the high forest of the Nittany Mountain. So we have 3 different people claiming that they saw Bigfoot on the same day in different areas.
Did they know each other?
I don't believe so. It does not seem that these witnesses know each other. One man was driving. He was just driving his car, and 2 other people are saying they saw the same thing on the same day. So, I mean, it feels kind of like a little bit of a credible sighting.
If you don't think nothing like Bigfoot ever existed, I feel like you're being naive.
Guys, there's
nothing like ever. Like, I'm serious. Scientists have been exploring with human DNA and animals for a long time. Mm-hmm. Like before World War II.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I recently read this book, Next, by Michael Crichton. Well, not recently. It's been a couple months. But it's all about, it's like basically a DNA splicing thriller. And it's about all these different scientists who are like really pushing the limits. But what's crazy is all the experiments that he referenced in the book, I looked them up. They're actual experiments. The ones that he referenced were all real. And so if all of these things were real, it's not a push for Bigfoot. It's just not.
No, not in the slightest.
Highly recommend that book, though.
And like just the notion that those things, the fact that those type of creatures have crossed continents of cultures.
Yeah.
Like the fact that that type of, man-like ape, beast, or whatever is not just locally to here. Or it's not just locally to, in the Pacific Northwest or whatever.
Right.
Those things are fucking all around the world. People have cited these different kinds of creatures. It's like, you don't believe there's something out there, maybe? We've talked so much about fucking aliens on this podcast. You don't think there's other parts of this goddamn planet we don't know about yet?
Right.
So we all know that we don't know like 70% of the fucking ocean or whatever it is.
Right.
It's like, that's just unknown darkness down there for us. There's probably still parts out here that are not fucking miles deep in the earth that we just don't know about. There's some caves out there that we have not found yet. There is some fucking holes in the ground we have not fucking fell into yet.
Probably.
So, I think things will always keep getting discovered. And hopefully one day we have some proof, like some real proof.
I know, right? Nobody got a dash cam or nothing?
Right?
Grainy dash cam. Come on.
We had this thing in 1975. Now I can't get it in 2025. Bitch, come on. Where's my GoPro?
Seriously.
But Michael, we're gonna take a detour now from Bigfoot.
Oh God.
And speaking of crossing country lines, we're gonna cross all the way over to Europe for this next story. And I believe this next story, it's a headline right now. We might be covering this character on True Crime Guys proper in the future.
Okay.
Because Michael, this is just broken about 5 days ago from the BBC. A German nurse gets life in prison after murdering 10 to reduce their workload. So a palliative care nurse in Germany has been sentenced to life in prison after he was convicted of the murder of 10 patients and the attempted murder of 27 others.
Whoa.
Those are that's serial killer. Those are way up there number. That's angel of death numbers right there. You
Yeah,
are
it
a
is.
nurse who's killed 10 patients, tried to kill 27 other ones.
How do they prove that? I wonder.
I'm sure they were probably
curious.
I'm sure there's probably some documents or some medical charts that have gone back and forth. But prosecutors alleged that the man, who has not been publicly named yet, injected his mostly elderly patients with painkillers or sedatives in an effort to ease his workload during overnight shifts.
Wow.
Fuck you, dude.
Oh, so he was just trying to sedate them, but he was giving them too much, and
Apparently
died.
just kept going too far. Like, dude, if this happens one time, you're a
God.
piece of shit.
Yeah, for
10, 37 times you did? Fuck you.
You tried it 37 times. That's what
Or
matters.
more. Yeah, and most likely more. The offenses were committed between December 2023 and May of 2024 in a hospital in Würselen in Western Germany. Investigators are reported to be looking into several other suspicious cases during the nurse's career as well. Like I said, I don't feel like just this one time. If you tried this 37 times in like, what, a 3-month period? I wasn't your first. I don't believe so. According to media outlet, Agency France Presse, the unnamed man had been employed at the hospital in Würselen since 2020, after completing training as a nursing professional in 2007. Prosecutors told court in Aachen that he showed irritation and a lack of empathy to patients who required a higher level of care and accused him of playing master of life and death. Fucking dude, that is somebody who was looking for this position because they wanted to have that ability.
Yeah, yeah.
The court was told that he injected patients with large doses of morphine and midazolam, a type of sedative, in an effort to reduce his workload during some night shifts. The nurse was arrested in 2024, and when issuing the life sentence, the court said that the man's crimes carried a particular severity of guilt, which should bar him from early release after 15 years. Because, some of those European countries have like much lesser sentences and have early release for different things. They're like, no, you're staying. We're not giving any kind of leniency. Your crimes are fucking horrific. Like you were just like lack of empathy, just murdering elderly care patients because they were a nuisance to you.
Right.
Like that's worse than some serial killers who do it for pleasure. Almost. It's like at least that person like is broken in a sense of like their brain is fucked up and they think they're getting a pleasure from it. This person is such a fucking sociopath that they're just like, you want me to check their vitals again? No.
Right.
Like that is.
I mean, compassion fatigue is a thing too. But people be in it for the wrong reasons, and then they get worn out fast, and then they choose to just take advantage of these people.
So he will be able to appeal the verdict, but prosecutors have told the AFP that exhumations are taking place to identify further potential victims, which could see the man put on trial again. And the case bears similarity to that of former nurse Niles Hogel, who was handed a life sentence in 2019 after he was convicted of murdering 85 patients at 2 German hospitals in northern Germany. A court found that he had administered lethal doses of a heart medication to people in his care between 1999 and 2005, and is believed to be one of the most prolific killers in Germany's modern history.
You remember when people used to make fun of male nurses? Mm-hmm. Maybe we should do that again.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just do that again.
Maybe.
But man, like I said, that is just a level of sociopathy and cruelty. If that is the reasoning for murdering people,
man,
to lighten
get
your
a
workload,
new fucking job, dude. Get a different job.
Yeah,
what the
get
hell?
off that shift. No, don't do that. Fucking quit. When you're like, that is beyond sick. And like I said, we'll get more into like information about this person. I'm sure they will eventually be named. They have to be, I'm sure. But yeah, this might be a case we have to cover on True Crime Guys proper. If this guy turns out having even more than 10 victims as well, I mean we might have to cover the other guy.
Depending on how much information's out there and how much of it's in English.
Yeah.
That's interesting either way.
Because I can't remember if you and Lauren ever did Niles Hogel before then, but yeah.
No.
So he was sentenced in 2019. So that's somebody who might be on our radar as well. Like I said, 85 patients in Germany between 99 and 2005.
Both in Germany?
Yeah. Like I said, Niles Hogel is believed to be the most prolific killer in Germany's modern history, with 85 patients at 2 hospitals.
Good God, man.
Yeah. Angel of fucking death. So,
seriously.
But yeah, like I said, we might be covering one or if not both of those guys on True Crime Guys Popper. So keep a lookout for that. But Michael, for our last story, I'm gonna take a trip for you. We're gonna stay over in Europe. But when I saw this headline, I thought we were in Canada, and I was even more excited when I thought it was Canada.
Right.
But man, I've heard of being late for work, and you know sometimes traffic is a bitch, and you miss that taxi, miss that Uber. God forbid you miss a bus. You gotta wait for the next one.
Right.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Well, a man in Letterkenny said fuck that to the best extreme. Because a man stole a bus and drove from Letterkenny to Dublin. Why? Because his bus was already full.
Wow.
I've heard of, take
That's
the next
resourceful,
one.
you know?
Whatever. That is very resourceful. That is such a Ron Swanson type thing
Were
to do.
other people on the bus?
I don't know. I don't believe so.
He took one bus by himself.
Yeah, like I said, that is a Ron Swanson thing to do. It's like, I have a Class C license.
Right.
I'm forklift certified.
I can drive better than you.
Yes. Like I said, I could see this being just, I'm forklift certified. A young man stole a bus Arian vehicle in Co-Donegal and drove it to Dublin after being told the other bus was full. Derek Dunn appeared before Letterkenny Circuit Court when he entered a plea of guilty. I did that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that was me. But I got there on time, didn't I?
Yeah. It was an important job interview.
I had to catch a bus in Dublin to get to my...
I don't regret it.
I took this bus to catch the next bus in Dublin.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Dunn, apparently, I love how they say like the different houses of Markiewicz's house in Dublin is charged on July 10th. Wait a minute. This is 2023. I'm sorry, Michael. This was a longer time than I thought, but still.
Oh man, it's pretty interesting still.
He did unlawfully take possession and use of a mechanically propelled vehicle without the consent of the owner, the Bus Air Transport Company, or without lawful authority. The 24-year-old appeared before a judge for sentencing after an extraordinary incident during which he drove the 390,000 euro bus from Letterkenny along the M1 motorway and abandoning it in Sheriff Street in northern Dublin.
Wow.
Man had to be somewhere. I'm just saying, like, it's a resourceful person.
Right.
And like I said, he didn't take anybody else with him. He wasn't picking up passengers. He wasn't like
Think
taking
about all
fares.
the people he drove by and they were like, what the hell?
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
What the? Then they stole a car, and then it just it just snowballs.
The court was told that the bus had was returned with no damages and still had the key at the ignition.
Oh, that's fine.
Fucking probably filled it up with gas too.
No harm, no foul.
We stopped off, put some petrol in it, stopped it off. Fucking yeah. This seems like a fucking ace guy. It's a good guy right here.
It'd be even funnier if he just like picked up people along the route.
Yes. Just ended up working for the company now. He's like, apparently I have a union gig.
I don't know. I guess I'm doing this part-time now.
Apparently the bus person received a call from Bus Air in the morning on July 10th to say one of their buses was missing from the Letterkenny depot and later learned that a bus had been found abandoned in Sheriff Street in Dublin.
Wow.
Dunn was identified from inquiries and he was arrested and interviewed following so and made full admissions. CCTV footage was harvested and showed a male in a green hoodie arriving at Letterkenny at 10:35 p.m. and was seen waiting until 11:06 until the bus driver had left. At 11:52, Dunn was entering a number of buses, which was parked outside, before eventually finding a bus that he would steal. I guess he was just like, keys, nope. Keys, nope. Keys.
Hey. Yeah.
Sat in the driver's seat for about 45 minutes before eventually turning on the lights and driving off the bus. He was sitting there reading the operations manual real quick.
Okay.
Right. Oh yeah, that's the turns on over there.
Pretty good.
That's the door lever.
Says to do a pre-trip check. He's checking the tire pressure.
He's doing a full run through.
He's better than the fucking driver.
Exactly. They're walking like, this guy's certified? What is he, an inspector?
Just check the oil. This guy's a real deal. Let him go.
When interviewed at the police station, Dunn told them that he was planning to get a later bus back, but was told the bus was full and decided to take a bus himself. After the 237-kilometer journey, Dunn left the key in the bus and left. Man drove 237 kilometers and was like, I'll just leave this here. I'm sure they'll get it.
Yeah. They got trackers on these things.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm fucked. They probably have dash cams too. They're filming me the entire time.
Said the man's lawyer said his client had taken an extremely foolish decision and acted impulsively.
Yeah, I'd say.
But yeah, he said by doing so, Dunn created a substantial risk of harm to other people. But now he has a full understanding of this, and also a Class C license. Apparently now he passed along the trip. He passed and got his license.
Right.
So,
and welcome to Dublin Transit.
exactly. You start on Monday, lad. We need good workers around here.
Yeah, fun.
Like I said, that is one of the best levels of just fuck you. I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Oh, your bus is full. What about that one? I'll take that one. I'll fucking take it.
That one's not full.
I'll fucking take it. You leave, I'll take it. It was a very unusual offense, the judge said, but he outlined the journey taken by Dunn in the stolen bus, which he said, which he apparently knew was a very hazardous route. He described Dunn's incident as unusual and rather weird behavior, saying he was told he had a long fascination with heavy good vehicles. Apparently he had just been autistic. It was very impressive. Just like, I want to ride a bus and actually want to just drive a bus one day. That's my opportunity.
Right.
I'm seizing the moment. You know what?
I got to do it.
One chance. Slim Shady told me. You got to seize it.
You got to. Always wanted to be a bus driver. Today's the day.
2 years in prison. But that's all. Like I said, 2 years in prison. I think he's gonna get a work release pretty soon.
2 years in prison.
Yeah, he stole a bus.
Holy shit!
Drove it across the country.
He didn't even harm it at all.
No, still
2 years.
Like I said, I feel like you could have done away the prison sentence that said before mitigation said the offense merited a sentence of 2 years in prison. But he said the accused came before him only a previous conviction for speeding. He was completely cooperative, so they entered a guilty plea. Those features merited a reduction of the sentence to 18 months, he said.
Okay.
He said he was going to deal with the accused young man with an unusual fascination for heavy vehicles who behaved in an extraordinary manner. So the judge said he was going to suspend the sentence of 18 months, and it's entirely due to understanding that Dunn go under the supervision of probation for 18 months.
There you go. 18 months probation.
So I'm like, I feel like this would have been one of those kind of moments where it's like, instead of community service, you just make him work for the bus company for like 5 months.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to pay off the gas and the fares. We could have used this for Yeah, you know what? You're a pretty good driver. You know what? We'll give you the vest. Here's the hat.
Yeah.
Guess what? You stay on for 9 months, you get dental. So you get a good pension at year. So
Right. Yeah, it worked out for everybody.
like I said, this man got where he was going. Nobody was harmed. Buses returned. And I feel like this man probably got a job waiting for him when he gets out.
Right?
Got a good career path lined up.
Seriously.
Made a good impression on
he only
somebody.
got 18 months probation, right?
Yeah, like I said, he's got a good career lined up. He made the right impression on
That's
somebody.
crazy.
Maybe this Louvre thief's been a good getaway driver.
Right?
Right? That's what he needs right there. Some
Yeah.
of those Louvre thieves were like, oh, I see a wheelman right there.
Right.
This man can drive anything with a fucking steering wheel and engine.
Right. But don't bring the bus.
Can you drive a cherry picker? Fucking Jason Statham character or
Right.
something.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh man, well I enjoyed those, Andy.
Thank you, Michael.
This was very interesting, as fun and very fun as always. I love the headlines episodes. But next week, guys, we will be back with a regular True Crime Guys case. So make sure you're here for that. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, you can catch these episodes early, usually on Tuesdays on patreon.com/truecrimeguys. All right, well, that's pretty much it, guys. That's our headlines for this week. Make sure you give us a follow on social media at True Crime Guys. If you got a case suggestion, you can send us one there as well. Also, I want to give a shout out to a new Creep of the Crop patron. That is our $10 tier on Patreon. Daniel, thank you so much for becoming a Creep of the Crop. That means the world to us. If you got a case suggestion, send it our way. All right, guys. Anything else, Andy? You got anything?
I don't believe so, Michael. Like I said, maybe we just found one of our news stories to go forward with.
Maybe,
so.
yeah. Maybe this Nigel Hotel guy. We'll see. Hogel. I'm sorry. Niels Hogel. Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, guys, you keep creeping. We'll see you later.
Bye.